Passed beyond my sight.
Hmm.
The darkness is deepening.
If Sauron had the ring, we would know it.
It's
Stay there. Let him rot. Why should we care?
because 10,000 orcs now stand between Frodo and Mount Doom.
Yep.
Then march on the Black Gate.
We cannot achieve victory with the strength of our...
Mm-hmm.
A diversion. Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
What you got up your sleeve?
The King of Gondor.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot they had that too.
Just trying to FaceTime him. Yeah, he sealed those air. Yeah. Narwin. E. Oh. Fit change though. That straight into a fit change. They don't know each other, do they?
Nope.
Well, they do now.
They've gotten well acquainted, it seems.
It would seem that way.
And they both been having to lie around, so makes sense.
Well, yeah, find a rock or something to hide.
Yeah.
Play dead. They're like, oh, you always gotta wait for the one person to notice.
At least it'll help them get closer
All right.
without really being spotted.
Yeah, it'll help them move through. There's too many eyes.
Yeah.
Just kind of distracted.
Yeah.
Blend straight in. It just takes one super observer in person though to be like,
Yeah. Did he cut his hair?
I think he straightened his hair out. Somebody did something. But either way, they were trying to get rid of that ranger look.
Yeah.
Stand up, Mr. Frodo. Stand up.
Oh no.
Ooh.
At least they're small enough to sneak out.
Right? Ooh.
Man. If that was anyone else, it would
I'm
not
telling
be
you,
making
right?
it out
Right?
of there.
Such a weight to carry.
Yeah, especially as you're getting closer.
Such a weight. Toy cat.
I know that filming location.
Then we're not short tonight.
Like shout out to Durban. Him and his wife did the whole walk.
Oh really?
Yeah, they walked to the mountain in New Zealand when they were down there.
That's cool. Jeez. It's taken so much out of him.
Yep.
Well, that shot though, jeez.
Right? It's gonna be harder and harder.
Yeah. Now Frodo just been struggling throughout all of these.
The only time we see him,
Mhm.
yeah, no undercut, just straighten out his hair. The only time we see him at peace was in the beginning, like the first
Yeah, when he was
half
in
of
the
the first
Shire.
movie. Yep, in the
Before
Shire,
he got the ring.
reading his book, just
Yeah.
chilling. And Gandalf came, and then
And then it was over.
I don't think there will be a return journey, Mr. Frodo.
Say that.
there's the king, bro. Better hurry up and produce some heirs. So serious, bro. You gotta do that joint quick.
Yeah.
Or there's always gonna be people trying to steal your throne.
It's alright, he's got someone lined up.
Who, Arwen? Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
It's too
shoot.
late. It's too late. Oh. Oh. Frodo's still good. He's still good. For now.
Bro. Bro, it's all cap. It's all cap.
Mm-hmm. That's the king of Gondor you talking to.
Jeez,
Damn.
what a shot.
Right? Jeez.
That's a great shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, leader.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Shot. They're literally right there. Right there. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Frodo. Your friends are holding it together for you. Oh, damn.
Ooh. Oh, they really got them circled.
Yeah.
Are you looking for full reactions? Do you want early access content? Are you tired of waiting for her to release new movie reactions every single week? Well, today's your day. Welcome to Cosmic Bings, where you find full movie reactions on Patreon. Things not exclusively and not limited to, but the X-Men franchise, also the Batman franchise, and upcoming will be various other franchises, Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Fast and Furious, maybe, you name it. Things she hasn't seen. Definitely make sure to check out Cosmic Big's Patreon down below.
Oh. They've come such a far way, man.
Yeah, right? Man, Sam, honestly, for best boy.
Honestly, man.
Like,
he really
Best
did.
boy award goes to Sam. The best ride or die you can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
Oh.
Sam really is the best
Honestly,
boy.
bro, I don't know how Sam made up this whole truck.
Oh, Sam's about to make me cry.
I know. Oh, Sam.
Man. Bro, I literally have tears in my
I
eyes.
know. Oh, Sam.
Oh.
Sam.
Sam deserves everything.
Yeah.
Man. That's a shot.
I know. Cinematography going off.
Right.
For Frodo.
For Frodo, man.
Yeah, if you see the two hobbits moving, y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
Come on now, shoo. Oh,
Oh, Sam.
jeez, they got such a long way to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not you. Not you.
Like right now, right? Like, come on. He's like you say, if you don't see a body, ow.
Mhm. Come on, Sam.
Oh.
Come on, Sam.
True enemy
Yes,
of
Sam.
Ooh.
Yes, Sam.
Sam been meaning to do that for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
True enemy of progress right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow. There you
Yes,
go.
Sam. Come on. Yeah, he going up by himself.
He got the energy now.
Mm-hmm.
Wingardium Leviosa. Come on, do something. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yes.
Nice.
Got some air support. Got our air support.
There
yo.
we go. You gotta
Yeah.
cut. You gotta
Got-
cut Schmeagol down.
Yeah. Frodo got the energy now. He got this.
Come on, this is the time.
Mm-hmm. You've come all this way. Come on. Come on. Don't let it control you, man. Don't let it control you. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Frodo, come on, bro. Come on, Frodo. Come on, man.
Come on, this is really fighting him right now.
Frodo.
Oh, the ring is really fighting.
Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
The ring is mine.
No!
Oh,
No, Frodo! You came all this way, man! No! No! Oh, Frodo. You're breaking my heart, man.
oh shoot.
Dude had it for way too long.
Watch your six. Ow. Bro, it's right there.
Literally right there.
Bro, just drop kick him in there, bro.
Right? Sam just need to come through and just bam. One good punch.
Oh, Frodo needs to get up and push it in. Come on, Frodo, fulfill
Come
your
on.
mission.
Come on.
No, all you do is push him in. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's it right there with
That's it for the
Frodo.
ring.
Oh no, it's on a hardened piece of lava.
Oh no.
And it's on a hardened piece.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god. He's gonna let go. He's gonna let go. There it is.
Ah.
Oh,
Ah, thank you.
that's done. It's destroyed.
Your ring is gone, fam.
Oh my god.
He has no more control over them. It is done, fam. Ah.
I can breathe.
Ah.
Jesus. You caused so much damn trouble, man.
They did it. It's just a shock. Like, wow, this happened.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Oh man.
I can't believe it, man. Woo! They did it. All right, time to dip now. Losing a lot of people. Oh, I hope that's just the army. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the army.
Okay, just the army. Woo! Hopefully they made it off the mountain.
Yeah.
But how are they gonna survive this? I don't know.
Nah. They're still good. They're still alive. They're still alive. Come on.
Yeah, but how are they making it off?
I don't know. I don't somehow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somehow make it. They need to somehow make it.
It's over now.
Oh my god.
Come on, send in an eagle or something.
Already saw one. It would have been her. It would have been her.
You're gonna call him Frodo. Change your name. Frodo the Bold and Samwise the Brave.
Yeah.
That's your last name now, the Brave.
Mm-hmm. I know you're not ending it right here.
Okay. See, do they stay? Ah.
You send the eagle
There they
in.
are.
Are they alive though? That's the important question. Oh, they're
Still seem to be conscious.
They're still alive.
Well, Frodo is, but let's hope Sam is too. Are we back in the Shire? I hope so.
At least Frodo made it. Sam has to make it.
Frodo's somewhere. Where is he? I don't know.
This looks like it's Gondor. Look at the blanket.
What else is Gondor? Where's Sam? I hope Sam made it.
He had to.
He's smiling, but where's Sam? It's like you little son of a hobbit. Okay, where's Sam? Okay. Where's
Okay, where's
Sam?
Sam? Oh man, this is making.
It's
Where's
making me
Sam?
nervous.
Where's Sam?
Where's Sam?
This is a very wholesome reunion, but
I know it's a nice reunion,
Oh my
but
God.
where's Sam?
everyone else is coming in but
Everyone
Sam.
but Sam.
Where's freaking Sam? Yeah, look at this. We already know they were fine.
The Fellowship.
Okay. Okay, where's Sam?
I'm loving this moment. I'm just really.
I'm just very
I'm
nervous.
really nervous. Oh, thank you.
I do.
Oh, I was so worried.
My heart was dropping, man.
Yes.
I can be happy now. They freaking made it. They did it, man. They freaking did it.
Gondor looking fresh and snacky. Yep, the proper reinstated king.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Natural leader.
He is.
Has he been left-handed this whole time?
I don't know. I haven't really noticed.
Is he left-handed? You need to have a special ceremony for my guys. That was trucking up the hill, almost got eaten by spiders.
Yeah.
All kind of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. They love you too, bro. Yeah, I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know who it is.
She looks so majestic. With
I know,
that.
right? Good. Some ears now. Let's get some
Yeah,
ears.
We have a queen. Let's
We have
go.
a queen. Let's get some ears. Come on. If it's one thing I learned from history, when you first become king, you got to get your ears ASAP. For real. That's a long time coming.
I'm so happy for them, man. Oh, he
I know, he's happy too. No, he just wants his daughter to be good,
Yeah.
bro. He just didn't know if it was going to ever be a possibility.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a 9 months later flash forward? Because we saw the kid in the vision.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know it'll happen.
Yeah.
And getting married right away. Imagine becoming king and getting married the same day. Come on, man. Y'all gotta give my guys some royal clothing. Oh wow. Oh. Oh, that's actually gonna make me get some. That's actually making me tear up. Oh man. Oh. Hey, I'm actually tearing up. Oh.
God damn. I wasn't expecting to cry this early this morning.
I know.
Oh man. Whew.
You see, you about to know one.
About to go in history. Jeez.
The heroes of the Shire.
Mm-hmm.
The heroes of Middle Earth.
Crazy, man.
You have no idea what these guys have done.
Literally no idea.
They literally have no idea what the heck was going on outside.
Nobody in the Shire does. They just been chilling.
Hey. Wait till news spread, bro. It's like, how do you return to normal life?
After all of that.
But it's like good to see that nothing was changed at the Shire. You know, everybody's so happy. Everybody is chilling. The war didn't reach them, so. All right.
Go get your wife.
Samwise the Brave. This is your chance now.
You can go all the way to
Bro,
Mordor.
if you go all the way to Mordor and you can't just walk a few steps to the bar. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
My man.
Oh, Sam.
Sam deserves this.
He does.
Oh.
Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
And the Lord of the Rings.
Where are we going? To the harbor, Bilbo. The elves have accorded you a special honor. A place on the last ship to leave Middle-earth.
No. Ring's a huge part of him.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the type of fit level I'm trying to be on when I'm that age. Catch me. You don't act like if we ain't even had like no connection when I was on the top of the mountain. Owes his whole life to Sam, to be honest.
Frodo would have never made it there without Sam.
Definitely a team effort here, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all holding back the whole ride, though.
I don't think they're on a time crush.
Huh?
I don't think they're on a time
Nah.
crush.
You gotta let the emotions play out.
Yeah.
Cause like this, see, like where they're going, like they're not dying, right?
No.
Yeah, they just go into some different place.
So pretty.
I know. Look at that.
At least it leaves like me at peace.
Yeah.
Knowing that's where they're going.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like a sad place.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Oh.
You cannot always be torn in two. You will have to be one and whole for many years.
No.
There's so much to endure.
Sam made it to the life he wanted, man.
Mm-hmm. So happy.
Bro, it's literally everything he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah.
Man. Damn.
Damn.
I feel complete, but I don't.
I know. I'm like, I just want more.
The comfort that I mean, I always like get comfort from watching prequels though, because you know how it ends.
Yeah.
So whatever happened before, it's just added information.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like doesn't really affect too much.
Yeah. If we had watched like prequels first and then
Yeah.
this, then it might be a little different. But
Yeah, absolutely.
man, I feel very at peace. I feel very at peace.
I need to see where, because I don't know exactly. That was kind of lost. Where he went exactly.
Remember the elves were talking about how, they go to.
Yeah.
I think that's where they went.
Yeah, I got that, but I don't know exactly what it is or where it is or what.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, the Undying Lands. The Undying Lands.
Yeah.
That's where he went to. Frodo goes to the Undying Lands with the elves. All the mortal, human, hobbit, and dwarf characters discuss death and dying. In Lord of the Rings, the immortal elves don't talk about their end in the same manner at all. Oh, he went there so he can maybe hopefully. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Why he would go to the Undying Lands to in hopes that it would heal his injuries and be at peace because he's still having the pains.
Yeah, but like what? He's
Injuries
like
forever.
years.
Yeah.
So.
Tolkien said you can't return from the Undying Lands.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
I'm trying to learn more about this Undying Lands thing, cause like it's called Undying Lands, but it's like, is it like a spiritual realm, like?
You know, I'm not too sure, but I'm sure there's like more lore and stuff about that.
There probably is. I'm gonna talk about it in a sec. We're gonna talk about the movie. I just wanted to see if I can get a quick information.
Yeah.
On
sure
like
Emma in the comments would be like,
oh
give us, like, a full, like,
everybody's gonna be seeing this and be like, okay, well I got you, man. Let me explain. You want to know more about the Undying Lands? I'm saying the Undying Lands are a realm inhabited by I can't pronounce it, Ainur and Eldar. The area include the continent of Oman and the islands of, can't pronounce that, the ocean Belad, can't pronounce that, separated the Undying Lands from the western shores of Middle Earth. Only immortals and ring bearers were allowed to live in this realm. Got you. Okay. The Valar, what happened to the Undying Lands? The Valar could not permit this. Called upon, so many names I can't pronounce, was destroyed and lost. The Undying Lands, which until that time had been part of the world, were removed from the reach of mortal men, though the elves could still sail west and come there if they would. Okay. What's so special about the Undying Lands? The two lands of home, it was lifted off Earth. So it was lifted off of Earth in the Second Age by yada yada yada, and then no mortal could sail there, only the mortals. Okay, nice. So it's basically like, I'm guessing, just like kind of like a safe haven where
like a resting place, kind of.
Like yes and no. I don't really know. Like,
I mean, they said you can't come back, so
I mean, it's like you're resting, but you're going to a place, but you can't come back, but you're not dead.
Well, that's why I say resting place.
Yeah.
Resting place doesn't always mean you're dead.
That's true. But it's just that when, in context, most people, when they say resting place, normally talk about...
No, I know.
You know?
But I'm saying, like, for, like, the elves and stuff, it's, like, a rest, like, actual rest.
Yeah.
But, you know, for someone who would be able to die, like, you know, like Frodo or Bilbo...
So...
Is that... I don't know if that's how that works.
So what I'm getting here from, I searched it up, the elves can die, and you can still die. It's just that the undying lands are only undying in that the beings that live there are immortal, not because they grant immortality. This was the supreme folly of yada yada yada, invasion yada yada of people I don't know. They understood that the undying lands to mean that those who go there are granted life eternal. Do mortals die in the undying lands? But the land itself does not cause mortals to live forever. However, only immortal beings were generally allowed to reside there.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get people in the comments that'll help explain a little more. Because, you know, I'm just doing like a quick Google search. It's not always going to give you the exact answer you're looking for. So.
Okay, so it says neither Bilbo nor Frodo is being granted immortality, just a chance for peace and healing. This is not clear in the books, but is clear in some of Tolkien's other writings. Upon the destruction of the One, the three rings are shorn of their power. So I'm guessing it's just like a place where you can just for elves to be only certain people to be granted immortality, but at least for Frodo and Bilbo, they can go to a place where they can die in peace.
Yeah.
Whenever their time
That's
comes.
what I'm kind of getting from it.
Yeah. So obviously old age will hit Frodo and he'll just be chilling.
Yeah. You know, like Bilbo it's already catching up.
Yeah, it's already catching up to him.
It's not gonna be much longer for him, unfortunately. But
no. But
he lived a very long life, so
let's talk about the movie and overall like thoughts on the franchise so far.
Yeah, I feel very at peace right now
with the trilogy.
Yeah, and just the movie in general.
Oh, like, okay. How do you want to do? You want to talk about the movie first, then
we'll
the
talk about the movie first.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was like constant, like go go go. So it was. It was nice to have everything just settle and, you know, just have a very, like, nice send-off.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was very much needed, and I'm glad everyone, you know, made it out. Because I really had concerns that someone in the Fellowship was gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, someone in the Fellowship did die.
Well, I'm talking about in this movie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Boromir did pass away.
Boromir was out round one.
Yeah. But no, someone in this movie specifically, I thought was gonna die. I'm like, there's no way everyone's making it back out. That's why at the end, when Sam wasn't showing up, it made me extra nervous.
Yeah, I'm like, come on now.
Like, so.
Because if he didn't show up, I would have been like, okay. If he didn't show up, then they're probably gonna just do like some memorial thing for him with like a statue or something.
Yeah.
And but like, no, I'm glad he showed up and he got his happy ending, well deserved.
He did. Very happy for him.
Well, before I get to that, like overall, my thoughts on the movie. So I think this is like my first time watching this entire movie all the way through. I've probably only seen maybe 10% of this movie. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, only scenes I remember was when they were climbing up the hill and Schmeagol lied to them or was tricking them. That's the only scene I remember. That scene vividly before this movie. I remember that. I remember. Let me see. I think honestly, it might have just been that scene with Schmeagol that I might have only seen. To be honest, that scene. I remember seeing clips of Frodo by the lava, but I didn't really have context for it or what actually happened.
Yeah.
So I would say, and I have seen scenes with Aragorn leading not the dead army, but leading the second army. I've just seen clips like that or pictures and stills.
Yeah, no,
that's about it.
That whole like all of like the battle scenes were super intense. Like they did those so well.
Yeah.
That really had me like on edge. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen next.
Yeah.
So those were done like super well. Like sometimes in movies like this, that you know it doesn't build that intensity. But this one literally, like throughout the past two movies specifically, because those are ones where like the big battles.
Yeah, the first one didn't really have a big battle. It was just like
nothing of this caliber.
Yeah, it was just like the orcs kind of like ambushing them.
Yeah,
and then the wraiths chasing them. So it's just really calm. Like up until like if you really think about it in comparison to what happened later on. So I mean, overall, this movie, like I said, first time actually really watching this and like actually really seeing this film all the way through, because that ending, never seen it.
Yeah.
Most of what happened in this movie, never seen it. So it's like, it was a great film, man.
Yeah, I really loved this.
I'll get to the franchise, the trilogy as a whole, but like so far, like this, like most movies, the third movie is either the first one's really good, or the first one's okay, the second one's really good, and the third one is all right.
Yeah.
In the case of like the original trilogy for Star Wars, it's like that's my thoughts. And A New Hope is good, it's enjoyable, it's straightforward. The second one is my favorite of the three, and then Return of the Jedi was just good. Like it was a good movie. Wasn't my favorite of the three, but it was just all right.
Yeah.
I don't think it was. Some people say it's mid. I don't think it's mid. I think it's entertaining enough. It had enough lore. The action was good, but like overall, the second one was the best. That's not the case with this one. Like each movie was truthfully like a perfect continuation of the one before it.
Yeah.
There wasn't no like 2 years later. Like each time between the time between each movie was like a mere maybe few days at least, if anything.
If anything, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was just like, okay, they ended the first movie looking at Mordor. Second movie starts with flashback or something with Gandalf, I think, if I'm remembering clearly, and then straight to them just down the hill from Mordor taking a sleep.
Yeah.
So
it is like the perfect continuation. All three of them were like truthfully like fantastic.
Yeah. All of them are really great, man.
Yeah, like since we did watch the extended version, there was like obviously some like slower paced moments.
Yeah.
But
it was all good for lore and information.
Yeah.
I don't know how much was taken out in the theatrical release. I feel like I need to like at some point when we finish this franchise and
watch the
theatrical. I feel like we should do that just to see
how
what they took out.
Missing. Yeah.
You know, like, oh man, they took out that scene. Oh, why'd they take out this? Why'd they take out, like, see if the movie, because I feel, because what I heard from some people, they said that, like, the theatrical releases were still good enough for people to get the gist of. The
casual.
Yeah, because,
casual
I mean,
viewers.
Think about it, like, when it came out in the theater, it was like, that's just what people got. And they still liked it.
Yeah.
And then we only got the extended ones a little later.
Later on, yeah.
So it's like, either way, they're both, from what I heard from people, that they're both equally good. That they both do a good job at telling the main beats of the story. It's just that obviously with an extended edition, you get more lore information and things like that.
I feel like I wanted to do that too because I like to have all of the information and not have to like, search extra for it. Like it just gives more. And I'm like, I feel like with this too, that we saw more of the characters, so it ends up making you feel more. You
feel more, yeah. You draw like a closeness to them. You get to really bond with them.
Yeah, that's like with why I love Rebels so much.
Star Wars Rebels, yeah.
Yeah, it's because you're set with this particular group for so long that when anything major happens, you feel so much.
Yeah, because you grow an attachment to them.
Exactly, and that's how I felt about this.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much to really unpack with these movies alone, and I'm sure, obviously, not I'm sure, but the books obviously will have more.
Way more.
And like, just all the Tolkien stuff would just obviously have more. There's like a lot of videos I want to watch. Like, I'm probably gonna wait till we watch the Hobbit, because I don't remember if the Hobbit discusses this subject, but like the Rings of Power, I don't know exactly what they do or what they're capable of. Obviously, the one to rule them all had a lot of power, so it was like, what kind of power did the other ones have, So I wanted to see, there's a whole video I saw online on YouTube with like, I sound like an old person. There's a video I saw online. No, there's a video I saw on YouTube.
On the web.
On the web. On the internet. On the www. There's a video I saw on YouTube that had like a whole like 20-30 minute breakdown of like what the rings do exactly and like kind of get into the lore and stuff. So I'm probably gonna watch that after The Hobbit, because again, I don't know if I don't remember if it goes into it. I only remember seeing the first movie, like bits. Like I think I might have seen the whole movie, but I really don't remember much from it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I also said, you know, humans, like mankind, has 9 rings, so we haven't really seen that. So I don't know if The Hobbit's gonna explore more into that, or...
Yeah, I don't remember if it... honestly, I don't remember if it did or not. But we'll see.
We got 3 more movies, so...
Do you know what The Hobbit's about? Like, who's about?
Is it about Bilbo?
Yeah. It's about Bilbo.
Yeah,
so,
context clues, because, you know, his adventures and all that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I kind of figured.
And obviously there's some more things in there. That other things, obviously, with Middle-earth that I remember. But honestly, that one, I don't think I've seen the second or the third.
Okay.
And they are extended editions for all of them. So
yeah, I
just
know.
gonna watch those.
Yeah, I know we weren't sure, and then people in my comments were like, "Yeah, watch the extended edition."
Yeah, we're gonna. It's like, I feel like a lot of people hated the theatricals. If I remember correctly,
I know when we looked, the scores weren't as high.
Like the score, it definitely wasn't anything close to this trilogy.
Yeah.
Let me see. I know the score was pretty decent. Like the first one.
The fan score, anyways.
The fan score, yeah. The critic score for the first movie wasn't that high. But for this movie, I don't necessarily care about the critic scores.
Yeah. Stuff like this is more about the fans, because...
The fans have a really deep, like, connection to the lore, and they understand it better than just an average critic.
Yeah, the critics tend to nitpick about stuff. Like, you know, oh, this CGI is bad.
Like, I will say there's some area for context in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as a critic myself, like, there's technical things, like, I will consider their opinion definitely when it comes to the overall technical aspects of the story. Like, was the story told well? Was it written well? Was the score good? Like, was the cinematography good? Was the CGI too much? Was the color grading weird? Like, technical details like that. Like, was the chemistry off? Was the performance like, I'll consider their opinion for that, because honestly 90% of the time, like, critics, especially myself, like, when there's a difference between enjoying the movie for the lore and, like, really being a huge fan of the franchise and seeing things that make you happy as a fan, versus not really knowing so much about it but wanting to see a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, is the movie good enough to entertain me as someone who doesn't know anything?
Right.
Because honestly, like, one of the things I'm learning to being a critic, like, in a general space, like, even with award season, they would give you movies and shows, and that I had to vote on recently. Like, they'll give you that stuff to vote on, and they might give you a random episode, right? And, like,
you just have to watch it without any context.
Yeah, it could be like a season 2 for something. Obviously, having more context will help, but, like, all they care about, like, in that category, if it says nomination for editing, if you're watching, like, if I remember correctly, one of the nominees for a thing that I can't say in this video right now, until it's announced, because it hasn't been announced, but one of the shows had an episode where it was like you had to know the lore, but, like, they only wanted to see the editing, like, what, like, it was in a category for best editing. So you have to watch the editing. You're only focusing on that episode for the editing.
Yeah.
Regardless of the story, you're there to see if the movie, because it's being nominated for best editing, so you have to see if it has good editing.
Yeah.
But in general, though, whether it's like, I've seen people who don't know anything about the Batman, who didn't know anything about Batman at all, never read a comic book, never watched a DC movie ever, for some reason. I've seen critics on Rotten Tomatoes too that never been in that position, and they would say, like, you know, I've never seen a Batman movie, but this was a great film.
Yeah.
Like, I loved everything I got from that. I got the gist of the story. The production value was high. The story was consistent. It was able to deliver a good, you know, it was able to deliver a good, it had a good delivery is what I meant to say. So, of the script, story, acting, yada, yada, yada. So, we're talking, but, like, that's just kind of how I'm going to view the Hobbit. Like, because the fan score, the critic score is like 64%, which is not bad.
It's not bad.
64 is pretty good. 83 on the fan score, and that's pretty good. That means a good majority.
Overall pretty happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of taking it like a grain of salt. Okay, the technical details might not be as high in this movie.
Yeah.
to some critics, because it only means that 64%, you know, the other percentage didn't like it as much, but 64% did. So it's like,
But that's still the majority.
that's still a majority of people, of critics that were satisfied with this movie. So, and then obviously just make your own opinions, obviously, at the end of the day, really. That's just really, it's just that I do consider opinions from fans and critics alike. And if I don't agree with a fan, I'll be like, well, you're tripping. Like, this was actually good. Or if I don't agree with a critic, then like, no, you're tripping, you know?
Yeah. We kind of we don't like base our opinion based off of the scores, but we take that into account.
Yeah, exactly. I think not the extended edition, but the second Hobbit movie, I think, is the highest rated one.
It goes back to the pattern.
Right? They go back to the trilogy. It's the highest rated one. It's like a certified fresh, 74% from critics, perfect, and an 85% from fans. So people really love that one. And the third one, and they got a 3.3 out of 5 on Letterboxd, so that's pretty good too. The last one, unfortunately, the last one is rotten from critics, so it's 59%, but it got a pretty decent fan score, 74% from 100,000 fans.
The lowest of the three, but still, fans overall enjoyed.
Yeah, so we'll see when we approach the Hobbit how we feel about it.
Yeah, we'll probably do that pretty soon. So.
Yeah. Just to kind of segue into the franchise as a whole, since we started talking about it, like, was there anything? I mean, there's a lot to talk about from the Return of the King, because we're going into a lot of different conversations. I've tried to like keep it focused on on the movie. But no, there was a lot. I mean, the music obviously was fantastic.
Yeah, I just keep replaying the scene at the end with Aragorn. It's like, oh, you don't bow to anyone.
Oh yeah, man, that scene.
That was very powerful to me.
It was powerful.
That made me cry.
Yeah. It's powerful on a lot of fronts. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it was powerful on a lot of fronts from a narrative standpoint, like story wise, it was powerful.
Yeah.
And visually, it was also powerful as well. Like, you know, the visual storytelling that was in that scene alone with everyone, the symbolism. You have a king and pretty much every high-ranking person over there bowing to you, because the truth is, they were the bravest of them all.
They were.
All four of them were the bravest of them all.
They had the least ability going into it.
Exactly.
And the least strength and, you know.
Pretty much everything against them.
Yeah. And they're the ones that made it out in the end. They're the ones that destroyed the ring. They're the ones that, you know, they all made it to Mordor. You know?
Yeah, like they all made, like, Frodo and Sam obviously being the ones that carried the heaviest weight. Yeah. In that situation.
But then also Pippin and Merry, who really stepped up and
behind the scenes, yeah,
they're the ones that really held it together. And
like with the Ents and everything, like getting them to to come in and help, and like even just individually they have stepped up in their bravery.
Even the scene where Pippin found Merry at the end of the battle, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take care of you now. That was really the shift, and
the symbolism in that too is really good.
They've both grown up, my little idiots. So they've grown so much. That's why I love watching these, like the extended too, because you really see like each individual victory, like, you know, you see their ups and downs for what it truly is, but you also see the growth and development that they have. Yeah,
and everyone had a chance to shine. Quite frankly, like everyone had a chance to shine. Like you got to see them in their element in different ways, in different areas that affected them. Like, you were able to see them gradually become, you know, their best selves in a way. Even, like, Pippin found his courage. Like I keep forgetting the elf's name. How am I forgetting names now? Like, keep forgetting her name.
It's a lot of names we've learned.
Oh, the actress. What's wrong with me?
Cate Blanchett?
Cate Blanchett. Jesus, what's wrong with me? Cate Blanchett, right? Like, when she told him, like, in the beginning, like in the Fellowship, that like you will find your courage, or like you will find your strength, or something like that. And he did. And, you know, he found his strength and he found his courage, and he stepped up and he did his things. And
you know, I'm very, very proud
Yeah.
Because they really stepped it up, man.
Yeah.
They really did that. So
No, it was really entertaining overall, and again, like probably one of the best stories I've seen in my life.
yeah, this was an amazing. I see why so many people love and cherish the story,
Yeah.
because it really is, something very beautiful and powerful, and it's just very well told.
Yeah. We'll have to see how the show translate, because I know there's a lot of division amongst fans
Yeah,
when it comes to the show that's coming up.
yeah,
We'll see how that goes.
yeah.
It's called The Rings of Power,
Yeah,
so I'm probably gonna dive more into that.
yeah,
So we will see, bro.
yeah.
I know there's a lot of toxicity within every kind of fandom, and you kind of have to know how to wither out people who are, to see if their complaints are valid or if it's
Yeah.
just complaints that are they're just triggered about something. Because there are a lot of fans that make good points about things, then they say things and I'm like, well, you know what, I see what you mean, but then there's
Yeah.
some fans that just get triggered because they're just they want to do things a certain way, and they want to do this a certain way, and they don't really leave room for
Yeah. Like, I understand that there's some things, like, that I would want to see from the stuff I'm excited about.
Of course, absolutely.
Like, like The Last of Us, the show. I have certain expectations for that, and there's certain things that I want to see, but I'm not going to, make a whole fuss if that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's like I also, and I get it, it's like you're not in a position to create things the way you want, nor do you have the talent or the money, and sometimes you might have the talent but you don't have the money to really do it, or the right, or like the legal right to even attempt to do it.
Yeah.
That's why they have like fan films and things like that people try to tell their own version of the stories.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of passion behind it. But the truth is, it's like I do understand the upset, like being upset.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get it. I do. I only have an issue when it becomes at a level of toxic.
Yeah.
Right? And what I mean by toxic is like shutting people down for liking something a little bit different, or shutting down ideas before really giving it a chance. Or, because for me personally, like I have certain things that I want to see with adaptations, but if I already see that it's not going in a way that I want, that I would prefer, I don't get mad. Honestly, I don't even get mad about it. I might just be like, man, what are they doing? And then I would just leave it alone. Honestly, because I'm like, you know what? I have my books I can go back to.
Yeah, it's like, let me just see,
I have my fandom, right?
Let me just see how, like, what they're going to do with it. And,
Yeah.
kind of shift your mindset a bit.
It was like this. Like, I really hate the Fantastic Four reboot. I hate it so much, like, personally. Not even just from a comic standpoint, but from, like, as a film itself, taking out the comic, as a film, it's really bad. Like, as a film, it is horrible. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what, man? Like, whatever. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy watching it. But at the end of the day, I still have the Fantastic Four comic books that I really like. I still have the stories that I personally enjoy. And at the end of the day, I know what it's supposed to be, and I know how good it can be. And until that time comes when they make a really, really good Fantastic Four story, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be too mad about it. I can't change the film. The film is already made, is already released. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. Huh?
Well, they're getting another chance.
Yeah, they're getting another chance. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, though. Sometimes you gotta wait and see, because we know how well the MCU and Marvel handles products and stuff like that.
Property.
Sorry.
Product.
Yes, property.
Yeah.
But products too, but property.
Yeah.
How they handle their stuff. So it's like, we know the potential could be there for it to be really good. So that's my point, guys. Like you never know with this.
Who knows? Maybe in like 40 years they might redo Lord of the Rings. You never really know.
Well, the thing is, the movies itself is so good, it doesn't need to be redone.
It doesn't.
It doesn't need to be redone. I haven't even read the books,
But
and I know it's really good.
Sometimes stuff that's really good, people can't leave alone.
Oh yeah, The Lion King is a good example of that.
Yeah.
This is a sidebar, but I really wish that the original trilogy had extended editions, like definitive extended editions, not scenes that were cut out, because they have plenty of those.
Yeah.
Deleted scenes and stuff, but like I wish it had like an extended edition just to get Star Wars content. That'd be great. But anyways, yeah, back to Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with the Rings of Power. We'll see what happens with that show.
Yeah.
Didn't read, again, as we said, didn't read any of the books, so we have nothing to go off of. too much, but you know, I'm gonna watch the Rings of Power video, and then if I see something, I'm like, okay, that's not supposed to happen. And then, you know, we'll see, bro. We'll see.
We'll try to get at least some content.
Yeah, in my opinion, as of right now, it looks really good visually.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't make it super melodramatic for no reason. Melodramatic.
Yeah. For
no reason. I hope it's not a whole, you know, like a usual teen angst kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just want a good story. Whatever that right direction they go in, I just want it to be a well-told story. And because it's gonna be real, I can see why people are worried, because this was so good. Like the Return of the King was so good. Trust me, y'all, I see why y'all are worried. I get it. I do. I really do get it. Like I truly do.
It's more of, you know, since we didn't read them.
Yeah.
Like the things that people are upset about, like, because we've read what people are upset about.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah. A lot of it has to do some of what I've seen. I've seen a lot of complaints about there being a dark skin. He's not even dark skin, bro. It's a light skin brother. That's an elf.
Yeah.
But some people were really mad about that, because I've seen some comments being more racist, but then I've seen some comments of people being like, well, it's just not accurate to the lore, and I get that.
Yeah.
I get it. I do. I get that to an extent. I think it's cool that we got a brother as an elf, personally, just because I don't really know much about the lore, so it's like I don't really know. I've learned later on about certain things about it, but like to me, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's dope. But according to some people, they're like,
yeah,
that's not how it is.
And they're also saying that, you know, they're trying to be like woke or
some people are afraid it's gonna be too woke and stuff, and I get those concerns too, because there's to me there's a difference between genuine change in a story and people just doing things because they want to please everybody for the sake of money or for the sake of just not angering the modern world or whatnot. Right. So I kind of get, you know, I'm all for progressive change, and I'm all for representation in films and movies and stuff like that. I love that. And obviously being a dark-skinned brother, like I want to see more black people on TV. I want to see more people of color. I want to see more people in the LGBTQ community get more opportunities. I want to see people who are underrepresented, you know, whether it be people on the spectrum that are actors that don't get really a lot of chances, or people with Down syndrome, like that. You know, there's a lot of actors out there, you know, whatever, any underrepresented group of people that are not being represented right. I want to see them involved on the big screen, on TV, on streaming. I want to see more of it, because there's so many humans in the world, and we all deserve a chance to be a part of it all. So I get that, but I also understand the flip side of the argument, where people are like, okay, that's cool, but why are you really doing it? Yeah. Like, are you just doing it just because you don't want to scare people? Or are you doing it for money? Like, or are you just being genuine? And or are
it's
you
really
willing
hard
to change?
To tell these days
exactly.
if it's actually genuine.
I get it. I mean, like, you just gotta be able to read the fine print. Yeah. And be able to I don't know. I just be able, because I get people saying like, oh yeah, man, you're compromising the actual accuracy of the lore because you want to please a wider audience. I get the side of the studio why they would do that. Obviously, they need to make their money back. They want to please more people that are in world today. They want to draw more types of people into Lord of the Rings. Cool. Because I know a lot of people that will just watch. They saw the brother. I know some people I saw it on Twitter. They're like, "Yo, I didn't never watch Lord of the Rings before. But we got a brother as an elf, so I'm watching now."
It is bringing more people in.
You know, so it is bringing more people in. But then I do understand the hardcore fans that are like, well, you know, this not really accurate to the story. So what we doing here? So I get it.
Let's see how it actually plays out, because you know the people who are complaining about it could possibly change their minds.
It could, man. It could, bro. Like I said, I've seen a very mixed bag of reactions.
It really depends on how it plays out, honestly.
Yeah, I've seen some people who claim to be hardcore Lord of the Rings fans that are okay with it. Yeah, and I've seen other people who are just like, no. And then I've also seen people who just hate it because they're just racist, and you can see that they're racist. Yeah, and it's the way how they word things. Like, you know, I won't get too much into that, but it's just like you can see if you really split up the disappointment. You can see, yeah, you can kind of see where they're coming from on different angles. Yeah, those who are genuinely just upset because of the inaccuracy, and then those who are just hating just to hate. So
Yeah, but anyway.
but yeah.
We'll probably wrap this up, but I still think these movies hold up, like visually and everything too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But overall, I really love this franchise, and I didn't realize how much I did until now.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really good.
Because I remember I loved the first one. I was really excited to watch the second one, and then we just never did. And I don't know why we never did.
Just time, probably.
Yeah, 'cause we were watching the extended, so we're like, okay, let me see if I can find another like 4 hours.
So, yeah, I think we just got really busy and time kind of got with us, and we just couldn't deal with it.
Glad we got the chance now. And move on to The Hobbit next.
Yep.
Extended edition for, all of the stuff. So, yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A1 trilogy.
Yeah.
Loved it. 10 out of 10. Music was good.
I'm really loving doing these franchises because I get so attached.
Yeah, right? You get really attached. Like, it was really good, man.
Yeah.
It was really, truthfully amazing. What I've heard some people say they want to see more of, like, Sauron and stuff, like, way, 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 way back. Mm-hmm. Like, way, way, way back.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff would be dope to see.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below what your favorite part of the franchise was and the movie.
Yep.
And make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And if you want to see the full reaction, that is up on Patreon and YouTube memberships. So make sure you guys go check that out as well. Link will also be in the description below. But that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!